Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
You find yourselves, along with your Alm deputies, at the outpost formerly held by the Paladins. The last location you saw Seymour bloodshed. The Alm quietly wait behind you in the woods for you to sort of make a motion. Astra strides into the clearing and then sort of drops to a low squat, motioning with her head. This is where we found, that fellow you met earlier, Seymour, thinks for a second, Seymour Bloodshed? Yeah, Seymour Bloodshed.
Seymour Bloodshed.
Bloodshed is a common name, Asher.
Apparently.
Drago remains carefully guarding her.
I assume that all of their leadership is horribly mangled?
Yeah, how does the building look?
The building is actually in almost pristine condition, is the weird thing.
Oh, that's
Sneak team, why don't you take a look?
Yeah, okay. I'll, do my absolute best. Okay, boss, let's get in there.
Is there a window?
There were windows, you remember, inside. Not on this side of the building.
Can we salvage this place for weapons?
Ooh, now that's a good thought.
Do we need them? We have infinite crossbows.
Yeah, but you of all people should know that you can't cut people with a crossbow.
Okay.
They do pierce damage.
Are there are there footprints or like track marks or blood or anything leading in or out?
Yes.
Yeah, anything out of the ordinary, really.
There are footprints, big and heavy, struck through the ground, heading back from sort of behind you, going this way.
Are these humanoid footprints? Are these paladin footprints?
They are humanoid, but huge.
Okay. So not anything we want to deal with.
Whatever it was, walked through the ground here, walked up to the door,
Knocked.
and then apparently turned around and left in this direction.
I furrow my brow and frown at that.
All right. If everything in the immediate area looks safe, then let's go quick check out this.
Okay.
Check out
So,
this hut.
Lyra, this is going to be a pretty common thing that happens when we're scouting.
Yeah?
Someone will just walk in front of us.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, no,
I
I'm
said
down with
sneak
that.
team go, and sneak team stopped.
Lyra, you worked with the Alarani, right? You said?
Yeah, no, we all did, actually.
Oh, bummer. Again, did you pick up any hand signs, signals, any quiet talking?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, good. I imagine we're going to be getting a lot of use out of those.
Lyra quickly motions to Aquilia. She just picks up her halberd and makes like thrusting gestures with it. And he just shrugs and looks over at you. Yeah, she's looking for a fight.
She looks like, I think that's the stabbing gesture. That's
She flashes you a thumbs up repeatedly.
most people. Anyway, I'm gonna, just so we're on the same page, I'm gonna run up to that woodpile, scout in, go into the house, and then give you a signal through the window.
Okay, where do you, if you wanted a lightning bolt, where would it be? Like, call it down on your position, nearby you?
Yup, just aim it at me.
Okay, can do. Are you sure you'll be okay? Like,
Yeah, maybe.
we all are a little resistant to that, but looks at you.
I'm a little quick on my feet. I'll figure something out. I'm probably the easiest target to hit.
Fury looks distinctly worried. Well, if you think it's a good plan.
I glance both ways and then sprint and dive onto the top of the woodpile, kind of crouching in between it and the building.
Please don't kill my girlfriend. Please don't kill my girlfriend. Please don't kill my girlfriend. Yeah, fine, sure, I'll do my best. Lightning starts to crackle between his two fingers like a Jacob's ladder.
Oh, nice.
So you climb over the woodpile?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I didn't recognize these type of footprints.
You don't.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, human. Just big. Like, almost...
Big boy.
Would I know why there would be big human footprints?
Was I here?
Maybe, actually. You quickly, walk up to one of the footprints. I think that's the only way you're going to be able to figure this out.
All right, well, my whole team needs to go too.
Do you want to get a closer look?
Yeah, I think I might know what they are.
Thump, thump. Drago moves like a fucking fortress.
Oh my god.
You walk up to the footprint, and you sort of you touch it with one of your fingers, and you feel something like an electric surge suddenly spread through your body. It feels like whoever this was afflicted by magic, and not just sort of like traditional magic, like they're wearing some sort of dumbass magic boots or something. Whatever it is, it seems that this magic was causing their form to warp. Parts of it seem uneven, like the footfall isn't 100% normal. One of the toes comes down a little too low compared to the other ones. I mean, I get, the word, you just recognize this as an enlarged person spell. Like, they're big. Gregor, you might have recognized it because you've been enlarged a lot, but, you weren't really paying attention to this part. Harlock, you can tell that whatever this is was warped by the curse, or whatever curse is currently on Castle Crowhenge. You've dealt with people
I'm familiar
beyond belief before. You can recognize this as the footprint of what's called a steward. They're,
Good news.
That sounds bad.
Good news is that whatever was here used to be human.
That's good.
Bad news is it's not anymore.
That's bad. Ashe offers extremely unhelpfully. So, Harlock, you actually have a little knowledge about stewards. Usually they're given some sort of artifact of the castle to carry around. They're given ownership of an area, a section of the dungeon to call their own.
Yeah, it's actually very unlikely that one of these would be out here, so if I could be so bold to make a suggestion, since this isn't my party, we should kill it.
Okay.
Are you walking in, Ashe?
I am.
Ashe,
I can't believe Ashe is dead.
With the suggestion of we should kill it, ringing through the air, you slowly creak open the door. It's dead silent inside, but you smell blood. You look across the room, and standing straight up in the middle of it is the paladin that you spoke to earlier.
Okay.
He stands, towering, not looking at you, in the middle of a pool of fresh blood.
Is he alive?
Probably need to get closer to find out.
I draw my weapon.
Okay.
Approach. Careful not to step in. Careful not to step in the blood. And I tap on the paladin with my sword.
Okay. You give him a quick prod and the shock seems to move through his body. He doesn't respond at first, but he slowly wheels around. His eyes are vacant, his expression empty. You see blood dripping from his sword. You can tell that, well, it's not his blood. He doesn't seem hostile to you for some reason.
I very quickly glance behind me.
You can see an impact mark as if the paladin behind you was thrown across the room and slammed into the wall. You see blood slowly starting to pool around them.
Did you do that?
He's unresponsive. He lets out a light moan.
I use my blade to start lifting his helmet.
You manage to flip his helmet off. It clatters to the ground and lies amidst the blood. His eyes are clearly vacant, his mouth hanging slack. Mentally, he's clearly not here.
But not like warped or twisted or anything.
No.
Is there anything in there, Ashe?
I don't respond. I don't raise my voice, but I hold out my hand in kind of like a take it sort of way.
He doesn't respond to that either. At the call from outside, he does seem to perk up at least slightly. His expression drifting towards the window.
Is he responsive to me gently pushing him?
Less than you'd expect. He doesn't give. It's like his muscles are all clenched or tensed.
Careful not to turn my back on him completely, I go over to the window and open it up, and then peek out. There's a dude in here, Gregor.
Hi, Ashe.
There's a dude
is
in
he
here.
alive?
He's like catatonic. He's
Kill-
not doing anything.
Kill him now.
What?
Kill him
Why?
now.
Can you heal him?
I mean, maybe I could... Wait,
Do you want to take chances? Is he your friend?
Which paladin is it?
It's the
Yeah,
one. It's the one that
with
talked to you earlier. The kind of haughty
okay.
one.
So the Crimson Hand is dead already.
Crimson Hand's super fucking dead.
Okay. Anyway.
Silver
Yeah,
Thread's still
I
alive.
turn around and look at the paladin, and having seen it moved,
Yep.
or rather he moved,
It's almost the second you took your eyes off of it, he moved a little closer.
Kill him
Huh.
now. He's not your friend. Here in Free Arc, things have a way of getting corrupted due to closeness to the other side. If it's not an issue, then it's dealt with. If it is an issue, then it's dealt with.
Don't go killing someone randomly. Ash.
I approach the paladin, wave my hand in front of his face once more,
Yep, doesn't respond.
and then I slit his throat.
Yeah, no, you kill him immediately. He drops to the ground silently and perishes.
I let him to the ground. Like,
Okay.
I don't just drop him.
Yep.
Like, as
Ash.
he's
Oh,
bleeding
how
out,
cool
I
of
kind
you.
of let his weight fall onto my arm, and then just gently set him on the ground.
You did it.
He was... Harlock
Weird.
knows this place better than us.
No, Gregor, she didn't do it. I did it.
No, I did it. You just told me to do it.
Yeah, so I did it.
There's no taking responsibility of that away from me.
You're like a hand.
Oh, fuck you. But seriously, Gregor, you saw how worked up Harlock was before. Is that like her at all?
No.
Yeah. She knows this place, and what she knows is enough to work Harlock up. And that kind of hit me back there on the beach.
Let's just talk about things first before killing next time, right? That's what everybody's always saying.
Right. Yeah, no, you are right, but given that we have Harlock here, I figure she's already done enough talking.
I just hope you know you're acting like I've acted in the past and you've scolded me for.
I know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you talking to me, keeping me level. I do appreciate that, Gregor.
Well, let's get a move on. Gather
Well,
up some
we should
weapons.
try
Let's
and-
go.
We should try and salvage what we can. All right, Lyra, come in. It's safe.
Ah, it's safe.
No
okay.
need to keep shivering in the trees.
He like flicks out his hand. You notice he actively steps away with Fury like holding on to him, still muttering the same phrase again and again. Yeah, it's fine. She's fine.
God. Sorry to worry you, Fury.
Listen, lightning is really dangerous.
Is it?
This is the first time Fury's ever looked at you like flabbergasted. Astra motions her head, and the alms scavenge this camp.
And let's go after this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna try to track this guy?
That would be my
Wait.
suggestion.
Are
I
you sure?
after talking with Fury for a bit, I squeeze her shoulder and then go over to Harlock. Harlock,
Ashling.
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys are having a moment. I'll back off.
Oh, don't.
I stare at
Drago.
yeah. Well, I guess I haven't gotten her name yet, have I?
Yeah, no, Drago just stands there mostly oblivious while Astra lurks around the corner, like sneaking peeks.
Drago, keep an eye on Astra, please.
Yes, sure, yeah, fine.
Listen, I approached this with the same kind of carefree attitude that we usually go into everything. And seeing how worked up you got before, from you especially, from anyone else, I don't know if it would have had much of an impact, but the seriousness and honest worry in your voice was
What are you talking about, worry?
startling.
Well, I appreciate that my normally calm disposition has opened your eyes, because I was beginning to worry from the beginning of this mission that you guys weren't taking it seriously. And
No.
you're not home anymore.
I understand that. I'm going to make a very concerted effort to keep that in mind.
I'll tell you now, my job is to keep Astra safe and procure what she needs. That's what I've been hired to do. But I would be lying if I were to say that I haven't developed some sort of appreciation for your group.
Oh.
I'll leave it at
Harlock.
that.
Wait, I grab Harlock's robot arm, pull her back in for a hug.
No!
Astra, like, hand to mouth is just like,
I gently step away from Harlock. That means a lot, Harlock. As much as I hate to say it, as much as I hate to love to say it.
Step away. I'd hate to threaten to kill you twice in one day.
Oh, please, we both know that's not true.
Yeah, you're right.